Hello, Carl here with Sustainability Theory News. We're over at agriculture.com in their successful farming section. This article, new ideas on how to diversify your operation. Some pretty good ideas. It opens up with talking about the farm crisis of the 1980s. Banks were going under, food prices really low. But you know what? Very similar to today. Back then, people diversified into pick your own pumpkins, more apple orchards. Maybe they switched up their crops a little bit. Nowadays, there are a lot of other opportunities for diversification, but why is it important? If you're investing in your future or for retirement, you don't want to just have one stock. A mutual fund is a group of many different stocks, sometimes in the same sector, like agriculture or real estate, but it spreads out the risk, and that's the same thing you want to do with your farm. If you're a farmer and you own land, your land is your largest investment. So if you incorporate more sustainable methods, it actually builds the value of your land. If you harvest lumber, maybe you start doing more medicinal crops, golden seal or ginseng. Maybe you farm mushrooms off of the logs that you can't sell. There are other options. If you're a cattle farmer, maybe switch off and do some dairy farming. If you're already a dairy farmer, do some cheese or ice cream. If you already do cheese, maybe also add sheep cheese or goat cheese to it. Now, there are some tips, of course, that they offer to diversification. We'll go to those now, as well as some tips on how to build a strong brand. Recognize a need or market. Find out what is selling in your local area. What you don't want to say trendy so much, because you don't want to overinvest into something like alpacas or ostriches when all of a sudden the price for those things just plummeted once all sorts of farmers ran right to it. So find a need that's maybe at the beginning of a market but not quite at the point where everyone's going to jump right into it. Learn about the product and its uses in production. Maybe if you are just farming food, maybe you go into value-added products. You farm vegetables, maybe you sell pickled vegetables or vegetable soup, that sort of thing. Talk to other producers about the problems they're facing, the solutions they have, and the costs that they face. Secure capital. Be prepared to work, of course, just like any other new operation or farming. Be prepared for errors and mistakes, and hope for some luck. A lot of people make their own luck, though. That's kind of the motto, I believe. You get what you put in. You reap what you sow. And yeah, sometimes bad things happen. But they also have 4 decent tips on building a quality brand. Have a consistent product quality. Have product that's available whenever the buyer wants it on demand. Of course, seasonal produce doesn't happen like that. Give great customer service and be able to sell, not just tell the story of your farm to fork. I guess it's, farm to table. Maybe you could also have a bed and breakfast on your farm. Classes teach people how to grow their own food or cook their own meals with local food. There are a lot of opportunities out there. Not all of them are going to work for you, but all you need is 1 or 2. You can read more about this in the link in the description, and if you'd like to see more news headlines like this, subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.